Hello, 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 my intergalactic beings, my starseeds, my daydreamers, my manifestors, my beautiful, lovely, black, melanated folks. So this video is going to be Annunaki, channeled message from the Annunaki part 3. I'm kind of at the part 3. And I recently posted on my page of music and stuff that I made. I also want to let you guys know that I'm going to be dropping some music and putting out music and stuff on this channel and stuff for you guys as well too, just to make it a little bit more entertaining, because I thought I should put it out there for you guys. And that my second talent, which is rapping, singing, and songwriting, I really want to become a music artist as well too, and help spark up the rest of the world with music, because I feel like music is such a powerful way to do it as well too. So yeah. But yeah, so part 3 of the channeled message from the Annunaki from series. Where were we left off at? So I think I was talking about like Saturn's cube and the Matrix, and I was also talking about the women with the elongated head, which would be the Anunnaki. They're black women, indigenous women. And yeah. So I'm gonna read because, again, like I said before, it's a lot of information coming through me, so I have to write it down in a notebook and stuff as well too. I have like a whole thing of where I'm just writing down stuff as well too for you guys. So let me see where we left off at. I was talking about Earth being an egg, and that she's a Naga serpent, and that I was also talking about the women, and that how Earth used to be a very mystical type place. It still is. Like if you were to travel to like certain countries, like certain places in Africa, or like Brazil, Jamaica, Tanzania, Ghana, Barbados, you know, like, because Earth herself used to be an island, so, and she is an island pretty much, and yeah, so that's where you, like, if you were to go to travel to certain places like Tanzania, Ghana, Brazil, Jamaica, you know, certain places in Africa, or even over here in America, like there's certain places where, well, not over here in Vegas, but in America, there's like nice greenery, there's like a lot nice water. In California, you know, the beach is nice over there. And I've been to California many times, of course. And I think I've been to San Francisco, but San Francisco is more like a place where everything is more like closed in. They have nice water over there too in San Francisco. But yeah, so I say that to say that if you were to travel to certain places, you would see where parts of her is still kind of like that, where parts of her is still kind of like, or even if you were to go to like the Amazon forest or a jungle, that is where these women were. They were in like, as far as like the visions that came to me, they were in like a forest, like a jungle type, and these women were very, very tall, and they carried like spears and stuff, so they were very like indigenous to the land. Because, you know, that's what black women are. We're like indigenous, especially here in America, we're indigenous to the land in here in America. But yeah, so what was I getting ready to say? Okay, I said this egg is a hemisphere. I said we're in a Naga serpent, and that Earth used to be a very mystical, magical place. So yeah, covering that, Earth used to be very, as far as what it used to look like, it's very huge. It's nothing how it is like right now. This is just another, like I said before, the real Earth is within you. It's within the heart chakra. And when I was going in, sometimes in my meditation, or when I go to sleep, when I'm going to bed, I'll get like these downloads, these visions, and these visions of these women, and how they were in a jungle in like Amazon forest. These were women were here way before humans and way before men. And it's not because like, oh, men are lesser than. It's not because we're better, we're bigger than men. It's just that I can feel it, like even right now, like I said before, I had a past life as one of these women. So, sorry, I had a past life as one of these women. So I completely like resonate with you know, the pain and of the planet, of what these parasites have been doing to her, like destroying the Amazon forest. Destroying the Amazon forest, and like cutting off the trees, and you know, killing off the animals, spraying pesticides in the vegetables and stuff, just like really toxifying our land, you know. And I can feel the pain of it. And I'm a homebody, so I be at home a lot, but my ancestors always be like, you need to go outside, you need to go outside, you need to go outside in nature so you can connect, which we are out right now. But yeah, and you know what these parasites have been doing to our land, and we can feel like, me, my soul sisters, my team, we can feel what these parasites have been doing. And especially black people, like, we just been stripped away from so much, from who we are, our history, our real history. This is a part of it. Like, what this information that I'm putting out there and trying to help assist others as far as with trying to help people wake up and remember who they are. We just been like stripped away from so much. And even as a collective, I'm not even just gonna say black people, but just as a collective, we just been stripped away from so much. So much has been hidden from us. And now in this so-called Aquarian age, everything is just like coming out and stuff like that. So, and being exposed, and you know, stuff about the elites, the shadow government, the Illuminati, which we're the Illuminati. Me and my Annunaki. Me and you, whoever's watching this video, me and you, we're the Illuminati. We're the real Illuminati, because Illuminati means being illuminated. It means to be enlightened. So I'm enlightening you guys right now with this information. So we're the Illuminati. Welcome. You don't have to sign a contract, by the way. I'm joking. Okay. So let's get back to it. Okay, so this is part 3 of channeled message from the Anunnaki. Okay, I said these women, the Anunnaki, are old ancient women. Anunnaki came back here. Okay, yeah, so they came here on ships. These ships, like I'm going to point out to kind of do a bit of a recap as to what I was talking about before in my previous videos. The ship is your Merkaba. It's a starship, and it's shaped like a pyramid in Egypt and all that stuff. So, yeah. These women are titans. There's gods, and then there's angels, there's demons, and then there's gods, and then there's titans. Titans are older than gods and angels. We're older. Black women down here are older, and black men, not just black women, but mainly black women and black men both are older. We're old beings. We've been here for thousands of years. And if you're a black person that resonates with this, please comment on this video. You don't technically have to comment on this video, but if you resonate with what I'm talking about, comment on it, because we're old beings. We've been here for thousands of years, gazillions of years, and I'm just here to help be a part of the collective consciousness, and here to help awaken others and continue to raise more of the vibrational frequency here on the planet and stuff. Planet Tamari, Planet Tiamat. Okay, Planet X. No, not Planet X, my bad. Planet Kai, that's what I meant to say. Planet Kai. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to read some more. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to read right now, okay? So these women, the Anunnaki, are old ancient women, like I kept saying before, rehashing that information. Ancient women, Anunnaki, they came here on ships, and they came in 9 pairs. So like I said before, these women came in 9 pairs, so it was 9 of them. It was 9 groups, 9 women in 9 pairs. It was 9. So again, that 9th ether, it's 9x, 9th ether. That's what I am. I'm from Ceres. Black people, some black people, not all of us, but some of us come from Ceres. Some of us come from Mars. Some of us come from Andromeda. Some of us come from Lyra. some of us come from Octeries. The Octerians are brothers and sisters too. They're ancient indigenous brothers and sisters as well too. Yes, they're aliens, but they're ancient Anunnaki. Ancient brothers and sisters, the Octerians. And I heard the Octerians were not good, but there's good and bad in everything. They even said the Anunnaki were evil. They're not evil. They're old ancient women. That's really who the Anunnaki are. They're Elohim, pretty much. They're Elohim. But they have wings. Like, remember, if you go watch my video, which I'm going to put up here. If you go watch my video about, or actually, no, I can't use that because I actually ended up deleting that picture. But anyways, I'm going to have to cut that out. But if you go watch my video about my story time about my the time that the goddess Aset appeared in front of me, she had like wings that go like this, and then wings that go like this, and then wings that are like that come out of your back like that. So like 4 wings, one here on the shoulder blade, here, and then here and here. So yeah, hold on, so and that Aset is one of them. She's one of these women, these Anunnaki women with the elongated head, and the Syrian Neteru ancient Anunnaki, and that's what I am as well too. I am Anunnaki, and I am Syrian, and I am from Ceres. Well, so I come in peace. Anyways, so yeah, these women, the Anunnaki, are old ancient women. Anunnaki came here on ships, and they came in 9 pairs. So these women are called the Great Nine. They're the Great 9X, like I said before. They're the Great 9X. And again, I can't make my videos too long because my phone takes up too much storage. So I might have to cut this video. I might not, and I might not. I might, and I might not. Anyways, yeah. So these women came in 9 pairs. They're the Great 9. They're the Great 9X. They were dark. They're dark. They were dark black. They were dark black-skinned women, or brown, or blue. What we are, like our melanin, I hear a lot about like our melanin and stuff, like black people and our melanin, how it's like, you know, it's the essence of the cosmos, which it is. It's the essence of the cosmos. The dark, this dark fluid, this dark liquid that we have inside of us, it's actually blue. The melanin in your skin is blue. It's like black. It's like black blue, like a black blue color. The melanin in your skin. Anyways, they were dark black skinned women. You cannot see them. You can't see these women. I can see them, but I have visions of them. I'm gonna say that I have visions of these women, but these are like blue, black, dark skinned women. Same thing with the Octerians. The Octerians are like blue, black. They're like blue and black. So, like dark blue, black. That's the Octerians. They're on ships too. They're on the mothership as well too. I heard like this. Remember like the whole thing about 3-Eye Atlas? Yeah, those were the Octerians on there, by the way, on the Atlas ship. Everybody was saying that it was it's not real. It's AI or something like that. No, the 3-Eye Atlas, that ship is real and it's still here. The 3-Eye Atlas ship, those are Octerians on that ship. But anyways, yeah. You cannot see, and the Octerians are very, very tall and huge. I think I have connections with them too, but I don't know. The Octerians are very, very big and tall. They're very, very huge. Black-skinned women, you cannot see, yeah, they're dark-blued, black-skinned women. You cannot see them. You cannot see them. They have long, elongated heads, and they are melanated, again, so black, melanin. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons. That's the 666, mark of the beast, which is melanin. All right, and not only that, I'm very heavy black conscious, and I used to watch a lot of Bobby Hemmett videos, Brother Panic and Bobby Hemmett videos. Anyways, yeah, so these sisters are 9th dimensional beings, and don't get me wrong, these videos are for everybody. I'm not like, just because I say I'm black conscious this is not hate towards any other any other race or of people. I'm making videos for everybody. This is for everybody. I just say black because I'm very I have a lot of pride in myself. So, and I am that. So yeah. But this is not. I don't spread hate. My videos are not about hate. It's not about hate. It's all love. Everybody can come in, and it's a group of us. So everybody can come in, feel loved, feel accepted. You know, especially like I'm gonna make videos about mental health because I want to talk. You know, I want to help people as far as like what they're going through with, you know, anything that's going on with them mentally and stuff like that. Because I've been in therapy. I still am in therapy, and I've been in group therapy, and I've been in a hospital because I've had like psychosis type moments as well too. And it's not even that it's psychosis. It's just that I'm highly sensitive. I'm a spiritual sensitive person, like psychic. So that's really what it is. Like hearing voices and stuff. It's really just about like hearing people's thoughts. It's really what it is. The people, because I was diagnosed with schizophrenia, but it's not anything wrong with me. It's just that I can just hear people's thoughts. Those are the voices. And I can hear spirits in the spirit realm. So yeah. Anyways, can elongate ahead. There. Okay, so I might have to split this video and come out with another part 3 of the Annunaki part, the channel message from the Annunaki. Okay, the sisters are elongated head, and they are melanated. These sisters, they're sisters, are 9th dimensional beings. They are tall. They're 9th dimensional beings. They are tall. They are the Great Nine. They are extraterrestrial, meaning they have long fingers. So they have like long fingers. Like, have you ever seen like an alien? Like, I'm pretty sure the famous known alien extraterrestrial being that people know about are either the xenomorph, which I made a song about. Go check that song out. The xenomorph from the movie Alien, or the Predator, or one of the most famous aliens is the Zelta Greys. The Zelta Greys are not good though. They're not good. Some of them are, and then some of them are not, just like the reptilians. The Zelta Grey beings are not good. They are not good. I heard they weren't good. But they have like long fingers, kind of like them. Like these women, they have like long fingers. But these women are from Ceres, by the way. No, I said, yes, Ceres, or Nibiru. Ceres and Nibiru, but they're Anunnaki. Okay, yeah, meaning they have long fingers and long necks. So they have like long necks. And I've drew many pictures of these women. And if you guys seen my last video that I made about my Anunnaki Part 2 video, my thumbnail is what those women look like. That thumbnail that I used for that video is what those women look like. The elongated head, the Egyptian, Neteru, Nubian women. That's what they look like. They're Syrian. That's what they look like. They have the elongated head. Okay, let me get back to reading it. I'm talking my mouth off. My bad. Sisters and are 9th dimensional beings. They are tall, and they are the Great Nine. They are extraterrestrial, meaning they have long fingers and long necks. They came in pairs. They came in 9 pairs when the ship crashed and landed here on Tiamat. So I was here back thousands of years. I have memories downloaded. I was here back thousands of years ago. I am an old ancient being, and as far as my soul, not this body that I'm in right now, but I'm an old ancient being that came back from those times, the ancient times. So the year of like 3000 BCE and 5,000 years. So yeah, I'm very, very old. I'm an old being. Really, I am. Okay. 9 pairs. When the ships crashed and landed here on Tiamat, they are the fallen, and they fell into density. So when I got from my ancestors that we are the fallen, that we fell from density, it's talking about the black woman, meaning like her being at her fallen state, us falling and being in a lower dead state. So like the whole thing about us being ratchet, I'm talking about black women, the whole thing about us being ratchet, having long nails, and oh no you didn't, and oh I know she didn't say that type stuff, right? That's us at our lowest like self. That's us in our lowest self. That's us in our lower density. What we really are beautiful, tall, giant beings. And I can see these women. I can see these women right now. They're very, very, very huge, and they're very beautiful. These women are very beautiful. And this is all for all black women. I'm not just talking about a specific type of group of black women. I'm mainly resonating with the women in Ethiopia, the women in Kenya, the women in Nubia, over there in Africa, and some in Jamaica as well too. Because those are the lions are. The lions are lion beings, and they're Jamaicans. They're not what people... It's a bug crawling on me. They're not what people say that they are. Like as far as this whole New Age thing, they're Jamaican. The lions are. They're lion beings from the star system Vega, and that they're Jamaican. Some of them, yeah, but they're melanated with dreadlocks. They have dreads. And I've seen one of these beings as well too. One of my Lyran sisters, which would be Sekhmet from the goddess Sekhmet, the Egyptian goddess Sekhmet. She's my sister. She is. And Aset is my mother. Anyways, so yeah. I'm not going to make this video too long. I'm going to have to stop here. I'm going to cut it, and then I'm going to come back. So I'm going to stop right now. Alright, I'm back again. I can't make my videos too long. Okay, so where were we at? I kind of lost my page here where I was at. Okay, so I said in a ninth dimension beings, they are the great nine extraterrestrial, meaning they have long fingers, they came in 9 pairs, with ship crashed and landed here on Tiamat. So yeah, Tiamat. So yeah, I remember coming here as one of these beings on a ship. I was on a ship, and the ship was this. Like, it was like the pyramids that you see all over in Egypt, in Kemet. Those are starships, and I was on one of those ships, and one of them are smiling right now. And I came here and I landed and crashed it along with one of these sisters, these Annunaki sisters. And we all look, and what we look like, again, we have elongated heads. We all look the same. Like we're like twins. We're like twins. Okay, I'm gonna get to it. So yeah, the ship landed crashed here on Tiamat. They are the fallen. So what I want to mention as well too is that, so the reason why they have found like giant bones and like giants and stuff like that, and Egyptian, when you go to Egypt, you have like the women, they have statues of, I think Annunnakin's daughter, and she has like the elongated head. It's because black people, we used to be very advanced. I think I said that before in one of my videos, but we used to be very advanced, and we used to, and it's not that we used to, I mean, we still are. Some of us come back in bodies and we're still like super, super, super intelligent. Like my nephew, he's like really, really smart. But we just get dumbed down by like society, by television programming, by sports, by entertainment, celebrityism. We're just like dumbed down by that type of stuff. But we used to be very, very advanced with like technology, metaphysics, and yeah, we used to be very like smart and like intelligent, and that's why we had like the elongated heads. That's why we had that. It's because we're representing of higher type of information and knowledge and intelligence and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, came in 9 pairs. Next, the ship crashed and landed here on Tiamat. They are the fallen and fell into density. So yeah, we fell into a lower frequency. That's what that means to be in lower density. It means that we fell at a lower frequency. Density, so the frequency. Some of these women have giant bone structures. So again, like I said, with them going to Egypt and or Kemet and finding like giant bone structures, is because these women were giants, and they're still here too though. They're underground. These women. Yeah, they have giant bone structures and are asleep inside of a mothership. That's what I got channeled from my Anunnaki ancestors. They said that they're asleep inside of a mothership, and they are the ancient elders of this. They're the ancient elders of this realm. So they're like old. They're like like elder meaning like grandpa and grandma old. That's how old these women are. And I'm one of these women, because my soul is old, and my soul comes from that realm. It comes from that dimension. Okay. And have ruled here. So we were rulers here, us women. We were rulers. We ruled here thousands. We were here and we ruled thousands of years ago. Now this is way before men were created. This was way before, and we created men. We did. We created them. It's not a false thing. It's not a false narrative. But we came in together. These women. We came in 9 pairs for billions of years. And that they are giant cosmic women that fell into frequency. Again, we fell into low density. They are the first daughters of Eve, the first daughter of Eve, meaning they're the first daughter of the first X chromosome. The first X chromosome that split itself in half, divided itself, and then multiplied itself everywhere. They're the first daughters, and that they're very indigenous. They're very indigenous to this land, because this is our land. We rule this land. Black women, you are in charge. You are. That's why men our men can't handle us. That's why we're loud, ratchet, ghetto. We're twerking all over the place. It's because we run shit down here. This is our shit. Anyways, yeah. So, first daughters, and I'm gonna say it's us together. It's black men and black women together. Right, we run things down here, but it's us together. But it was mainly Eve. It was the Eve egg first. Then it was Adam, not Adam then Eve. It was Eve then Adam. It was yin then yang. But I'm putting out this sort of video to like help raise more of our self-esteem and our empower us. To help empower us. It's not about being feminine. I don't have hate for men. I love men. But this video is for empowerment, for us. Anyways, yeah. So giant cosmic NFL in frequency. They're the first daughters of the first Eve. From the first Eve. So what black women have is what we have is called the mitochondria Eve, which is called the mitochondria DNA. It's pretty much like the DNA of where everything originated from. So every other race. So you're Asian, you're European, or Caucasian, Indian. We're the starters. We're the starters of this whole thing. Everything ended and began with us. So we're the original 9X. That's who we are. We're ninth ether. That's who we are. Okay. Giant cosmic women that fell into frequency. They are the first daughters of the Eves and are very indigenous to this land, which will be Earth, Tiamat, because this is our homeland, Atlantis, Lemuria. Atlantis and Lemuria is underwater. And Atlantis, we're in Atlantis right now. America is Atlantis, and Lemuria is I think it's Tartarian or Lemuria. It's here because we had we had made so many civilizations. We're everywhere. We were everywhere, right? We were everywhere in Europe. We were everywhere in England. England, we're the black people. We're the starters of everything. Like all civilizations here on this land. And that I think is Tartarian, which would be like, Tartarian would be like, and I think I remember being on Tartarian, but Atlantis is here. Like, we're on Atlantis right now. Like, America is Atlantis. That's why when you go travel to Atlanta, because that's Atlantis with the water and stuff. And I kept getting like downloads from series and seeing like mermaids and stuff underwater, like the siren spirits, like mermaid water spirits. And not only that, I'm a water sign as well too, so I'm gonna have connection to the siren type spirits, but like ocean and like water and stuff like that. If you go check out my video about my signs that you're a Syrian starseed, I talk about that as well too, and that I've had visions of like mermaids and like dolphins and whales, but that's all from series, which would be series B. Okay, so either Atlantis, the mirror. Okay, Planet Tiamat. They were the first to come here, and every melanated woman is genetically connected to these women. They're the first Eve, like I said, first Eve, and the first X chromosome. They are the first daughters of this planet, of Planet Kai, Tiamat. These are 5,000, I would say 12,000 years old. Yeah, these women are 5,000, 12,000 years old. They're billions of years old. They are the first Eve. And that, I'm trying to read my handwriting. And that the Anunnaki, and that, the Anunnaki X, that's what I said. And that they are the Anunnaki X, 65 billion X chromosomes, meaning females, 65 billion X chromosomes. Like 65 billion egg cells. And they're all X. They all make up X. It's all X. 65 billion X chromosomes. This is what I got channeled from my ancestors. Okay. Our ancestors, I should say. Meaning the females, and they all came in pairs, groups, teams. Some of these women walk around in bodies right now, like me. I'm one of these women that are walking around in bodies right now with the elongated heads. That's my fourth dimensional self. If you're psychic and you can see people's spirit body, you'll see. If you can see me, my fourth dimensional self, you'll see a giant woman with an elongated head and fingers, elongated fingers. So that's the whole extraterrestrial thing. That's me. So yeah. And some of these women are walking around in bodies right now and are coming back to rise up the planetary consciousness of the first X gene, Annam, which will be planet Earth, Tiamat, and that's us. This is our land. We run things down here. Well, we are in charge, but the parasites, which would be like the elites and stuff, they're under the illusion that they run things, but they don't really run nothing down here. We're the ones in charge. Black women, we're the ones, we're the rulers. We're the first ones here. In the land that you are, in the land, and that you are, this is a channel message from them, and that you are now in an ancient land, and is not your home. So when I was writing this was my ancestors. It was my ancestors. It was the women that, and I'm one of these women that were coming through me and was writing all of this down. So and that, it's the ancient land, and that it's not your home, not your land. We, the Anunnaki race, came here billions of years ago, and some of us have came back from another timeline to help the consciousness of the Titan that you are living on. So Tiamat, to Mary, that you are living on. These parasites on our land been raping and murdering our mother for thousands of years. This is them talking. Raping and murdering our mother for thousands of years, and poisoning our atmosphere. So like poisoning the atmosphere, like the chemtrails and stuff like that, the chemtrails and stuff that they spray in the sky with the planes and stuff, poisoning our atmosphere. She's a whole entire being that we're inside of, like right now. Okay, poisoning our atmosphere and poisoning our atmosphere. The sky is the breath. The water is the womb. The earth is living and alive, breathing. Again, this is the channel message. This is them talking. Living and alive, breathing. Yeah. Leave our land. This is them talking. Leave, and they're angry spirits. They're not happy about what's been happening and stuff. What these parasites have been doing. Raping and murdering her and spreading poisoning our food, poisoning water, poisoning the air, all types of stuff. Go watch the movie Avatar. Like, the movie Avatar was about us, you know? How they came in and old dude was trying to help them and stuff like that. Like, go watch the movie Avatar. The movie Avatar explains how we were living and stuff in harmony and how we were being with one another and stuff like that. So yeah, leave our land. She is alive and is connected to every being here, except for these soulless parasites. The dark-skinned women, black women, melanated women, is the oldest being here on her. She is black. She is black like the night sky. This is them. She is black like the night sky. She is an ancient being. She is a serpent. This is from them. She is a serpent. She is a serpent. This planet originally belonged to the mitochondria woman, which would be the black woman, which is the black woman. This planet is hers. She is the one. She is the daughter of the ancient Naga serpent. Every being that you see is and always has been traced back to the original creator, not a man in the sky who is a false light and a false demiurge god and an egotistical narcissist. So this is from my ancestors. This is from Aset, actually. Aset wrote this down, and she channeled through me and was writing this, and I was talking to her, and she was writing this through me. Okay, so what she means by the false light demiurge, everybody is worshiping a light. So there is God creator, okay? There is God creator, which is a man, and that's the sun out here. That's the sun out here, right? Which is an eye. And there's a bug crawling on me. So yeah, you do have Father Creator, which will be Allah or Amen Ra or Ra, which is He's my Father. He's Allah. He's the sun, which is an eye, and you also have. That's why black people. That's why we're considered to be like the sun people, melanated people, and the reason why we have to be in the sun and stuff to charge up our melanin and stuff. Not only that, so the false light demiurge god that she's talking about Zeus. She's talking about Zeus. She's talking about Yahweh. She's talking about Satan. This false light demiurge that Christians, and if any Christians are watching this video, I want you guys to know that I'm not going to argue with you guys. I'm not arguing because I'm not an argumentative type person. I'm a peaceful person, and yeah. So if you guys are not aligning with this information that I'm putting out there, for people, for a specific amount of group, and for a specific amount of people, then this video isn't for you guys. I just want you guys to know that. But God is good. I love God. God is wonderful. Don't get me wrong. I am not against God. Not at all. I know what God is. So, yeah. But the so the false light demiurge creator, which will be Zeus, Yahweh, Yaldabaoth. Yaldabaoth, you have to get a little bit on Yaldabaoth's story. But he would be considered the Christ, the false Christ figure. He's the false Christ figure. He's the false light. He's the light that everybody, after when you pass away in this body, that everybody goes to and stuff and gets reincarnated back here in this third dimensional Saturn matrix cube that we're in right now, which will be the third dimension. Anyways, yeah, so false creator, which will be Zeus. So my ancestors, the Netzeru Annunaki deities, they're at war with Zeus right now up in the cosmos. We're at war with him. We're at war with Zeus because Zeus is the responsible, or Yahweh or Yaldabaoth. Zeus is responsible for keeping everybody locked in this domain, the Saturn matrix cube domain that we're in. And he is a false light creator demiurge. He's the Christian God in the Bible. That's who he is, Yahweh. He's the false creator. He's not the original creator. It's in the books. You just gotta go look it up, research it. But yeah, it's the truth. It is. It's the truth. Anyways, false creator. Okay, this false creator is a parasite. That's what my Anunnaki ancestors are saying. This false creator is a parasite and put the Great Mother in the lower astral realm, which would be the lower dimensions, lower realms, lower dense dimensions. And the third dimension is what this is. Astral realm, and trapped her inside of a cube-like matrix, which would be the third dimensional base. And trapped her in a cube-like matrix. Start to love. Start to live in harmony, start creating, start giving, start being in synchronicity, stop hating, stop being jealous. So this is from my ancestor Aset. She was channeling. She was channeling through me. So I was writing this down through her. I was getting like fast information, fast downloads and stuff. So what she mean by like start to love, start to live in harmony, start to create, start giving, stop meaning we as a people need to stop hating one another. We need to start loving one another. We need to start healing one another. We need to start creating with one another. That is what she's talking about. Literally, that's what she's talking about. And not just us, but all people. Like, stop the hate. Stop jealousy. Stop operating off of your lower self. You're so much more than that. You're so much more than your lower emotions. You're so much more than your anger. You're so much more than your pain. You're so much more than your sadness. You're so much more than all of that. You are joy, love, peace, and anything that's godly. You are that. You are that in general. That's a message. That's a message. Okay. So stop hate, stop being jealous, stop being in fear, especially fear. Stop being in fear, stop operating in survival mode. You're fine. There's nothing to be paranoid about, right? That's why we can't really, like, when we're in that state, and I've been in the survival mode state, it's not healthy. It really isn't, to just always be in fear and worry and all that stuff, always being in that vibration. Because the universe operates off of vibration and frequency. So if you're vibrating that frequency, if you're putting out that vibration, you're gonna get more of that. You're gonna attract more of things to be in fear about, things to be worried about and stuff. So being in fear, everything you see around you is a reflection of yourself. Yeah, everything you see around you is a reflection of yourself. So what you're putting out is what you get back, literally in return. So if you put out negative energy, you get back negative energy. If you put out positive energy, you get back positive energy. So yeah. is a reflection of yourself. The giants, the titans, the ninth ether beings shall rise and come back together. So black people, that's what's going on right now. We're coming back together as a collective, shall rise and come back together and take back our land. We're trying to come back and take back this our land and stuff. So I'm gonna stop here because, like I said, I can't make my videos too long because my phone will take up too much memory. But yeah, we're here to take our shit back, pretty much. Black people, we're here to take our shit back. And this is, again, like I said, this is for all people. I'm not opposing race. This is not hate towards any other race. We are all enlightened souls. We're all cosmic beings. So it's for everybody. But I'm just mainly pointing out specifically for Black Americans and Black people, because I want to be a part of helping raising up the frequency of the planet and Earth and Tiamat, and help others to awaken and rise up as what I'm here to do, as what I'm supposed to do. So yeah, Black people, Black people, I say that as if I'm not Black myself, right? But this is a message for you guys. This is a message for us, the Anunnaki, the ancestors. It's a message for you guys, and we got to stop like hating one another. We have to start like loving one another. You know, be operating in this lower type, dense frequency that these parasites want us to operate in. You know, and this is not the time to really hate on one another, to really like love one another. I mean, to really hate one another, or to be jealous, or to be in fear, or to be, you know, like, especially if you grew up in a family environment where you were around a lot of toxic, narcissistic people that had spirits on them, and you were considered to be the black sheep like me, and you grew up around somebody who just wasn't good. I'm going to say that. And I'm not talking about anybody specifically. I'm just saying that as a way of getting indigo children and starseeds to understand that you're not alone in what you're feeling. If you did grow up in an environment where you were abused, where you were verbally, emotionally abused, physically abused, or even sexually abused, because that's where it all starts in childhood, I just want you to know that you're safe, and that you're fine, and that there's nothing wrong with you, and that you don't have any issues. Please don't let those toxic parasites that are inhabiting around in your family members' bodies, in their spheres, to let what they say define you. Don't let what they say define you. You are a unique, beautiful soul. You're here on a mission, and your purpose is way much more bigger than what they have. So I just want you to know that too. Okay. So I'm going to stop here. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comments. And have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed day or night wherever you are. Thank you, and bye.